Floss Tube
I'm Memory.
and I'm Amy.
Welcome to the current Stitchuation number
11.
It is May 3rd.
3rd.
I still had to think about it. May 3rd.
And it's there too.
And it's there too. May 3rd.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to all those that are going to celebrate.
Okay, so y'all want to hear something funny? Kylie was born on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 2003. So 16 on Sunday. For like...
That makes you how old? Oh, never mind. Look a couple videos back.
As far as she could remember and was old enough to know, I used to take her to eat Mexican food on her birthday every year. And I told her all the decorations in the Mexican restaurant were for her birthday. She believed me until she was about 10 years old. So now every year we have to go eat Japanese food because she's scarred for life.
Well, that and the Mexican restaurant is always packed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to have a family dinner out Cinco de Mayo, but that will take up most of our weekend. It's a birthday weekend for the little one who's not little anymore.
And also happy 6 de Mayo for all those that are going to be drinking on Cinco de Mayo.
Nothing like ruining a holiday like having a baby. Like, there goes forever. But when she's in college, that's probably going to be awesome. Probably pretty awesome. Happy Mania. Mania started Wednesday. We are kicking through, I guess.
Kicking? Screaming?
Hollering. I haven't decided if I enjoy Mania yet or not. Ask me next week. It's just different. I did want to talk about some very heartbreaking that happened to me this week.
It's really not heartbreaking.
I love owls. Owls are my thing.
You don't say.
I love owls. I love birds in general, but owls are my thing. So, Wild Birds Unlimited, the store, if you guys have one nearby, they had a camera on these barn owls, and there were 2 eggs, and the 2 eggs hatched last week. And they had a baby owl naming contest. I sent Amy a picture to put in the video, so I hope she will put in the video, even though she thinks I'm being ridiculous. My name suggestion for these 2 owls was Hootenanny and Owliver.
We should make that into a Stitch.
Right? I mean, that's a good owl name. I lost the vote to...
How many times did you vote?
I voted like 100 times. How many did you vote? Anyway, the owls are named Fluff and Puff.
Which is also stinking cute.
That is not creative at all. Hootenanny, Hoo, and Owliver. Those are good owl names.
Keep in mind, she has a stuffed animal in her car that is called what?
Hootenanny.
Where's Oliver?
He hangs on the front porch. Those are good names. Anyway, I was crushed too.
And she also has an owl called Amy and Amy Jr.
Yeah, they sit on the front porch. Yes. There's no shortage of owls in their house. You're one to talk. How many penguins do we have in their house? Named George. They're all named George. How did the penguin build his house?
How?
He glues it together. I forgot my joke last week. I was so upset.
Yeah?
I was so upset.
Were you really that upset?
I was. You saw me. I walked in the bathroom after the video. I was like, oh my god! I forgot the joke. Anyway. For Mania, I'm doing every other day. You're doing Design Mania.
Every other day?
Every other day. So, we're only on day 3. So, as far as whips, I only have 2 things to show you.
Actually, these are not technically whips. These are your what? Your starts.
Let's get it started in here.
My starts, I should read the paper. My starts, yeah, because that's a whip. So the first 2 days, are you going to show what you worked on? Because you can't really show. How do you show designs?
No, I've talked about it.
You talked about it. Day 1 and 2 was Ursula Michaels, My Eyes Search for You. It's a little bit all over the place as far as what I was working on because I didn't have all the floss colors. And I made a master list of all the colors I needed for all the projects, and it was literally hundreds of floss. So
wasn't it like 2 pages long?
It was. So I was just working with what I got. This is just a piece of scrap light blue Ada. Ooh, can you see that? That's kind of where I got to. Get all the words done, and then the bottom of the seahorse's tail. I didn't continue over here because I didn't have that color. I did substitute this out. This is Gassed Deep Sea. I just substituted out the color because I didn't have it, but that looked good to me. So you kind of see the start of seahorse. That was 2 days worth, yeah?
You did pretty good in 2 days.
For 2 days, I think I did pretty good. I haven't worked on 14 count fabric in a long time, and I felt like those holes were giant.
She did not need her magnifiers for that
I
one.
didn't have to put on holes. What'd you work on day 1 and 2?
Mine's a finish.
Yeah, you did finish yours. You overachieved.
However, what's it called?
What?
Mono.
Y'all, Amy's over here like, monogamous. Wait, what? Monogamous mania. Monogamous?
Yeah, that word.
That word. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Every time.
Wow, cursing already.
No.
So I did work on that. That.
That what?
My Haid. What's it called again?
Crescent Crow.
Yes.
Cheryl Baker.
Yes. So I got pretty far. Considering I worked on it on only last night and then over the weekend. And that's really all I worked on. Actually, I only worked on one day over the weekend.
I think only Sunday.
Yeah. So before I was only like right here. And maybe a little, oh, that's blurry. Maybe a little bit of this right here. But then I knocked all of that out. So I got pretty far. So yeah, that's,
She was a blessing the whole time.
yeah, this white is going to be the death of me. So yeah,
Pretty good, pretty good.
that's my,
What was your design mania that you finished? What was that?
yep,
The beach?
haven't gotten that far yet.
I don't know why we make this list.
We're all over the place right
All
now.
over the place. So today, there was a good and a bad.
A good and a
There
bad.
was a good and a bad. I know, I haven't even had time to tell you. So the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, are all bundled up, rendered Gervais. I did substitute a couple of colors for things I had. Can't wait to get to that bird. So the bad, I remember now that I hate colored patterns. And look, in just that little bit of time, let me show you the pattern. It's creased it, so it's hard to see. So maybe later you'll scan it into the iPad for me, because I forgot how I just enjoy the iPad, because it's really big. Anyway, I started in the middle. Really good. I love this fabric.
Yeah, you've used it before.
Yeah, this is a 20 count from Zweigart, just Ada. I started in the middle. Oh, my little thing fell off. I need to get mine there. And making a leaf. I didn't really have a lot of stitchy time today. We had to go enroll Kylie in her summer courses for college. So I didn't have a lot of stitchy time this morning, and I'm just home from work, and we were doing some StitchCon prep, so we haven't really had time to stitch. So I'll work on this tonight. I'm gonna finish that leaf, and then go over into this way. It goes over into the hat, and then I'll go up, give it the break. So we'll see how far we get. And talk my lovely wife into putting on an iPad for me. I can do that. As y'all know, I'm technologically
Challenged.
challenged is a good word for it. Challenged. So that's today and tomorrow. We'll see what we get. I'll show you next week's video how far we get. So that one will stay out. That was my only 2 so far.
Yep.
Are we here now?
Yeah, I kind of messed up because I did that.
See, you messed up too. The only other thing I worked on was before Mania. I had a finish that I'll show you in just a minute. So I revisited the dragon. Again, for all those who have not visited our craziness before, this is the dragon. This will be my Sunday Monday project because I really wanted to work on it on Kylie's birthday, because it is a project she picked out that she wants for her room. That I tell her after I'm forever in my grave, she can hang it up every year. I almost got the first page finished. This is the bottom of the first page, so it is getting there. I'm just playing with my strings on the back because they're horrible. It's getting there. I'm pleased with it. I think it's looking good. Of course, right here should start to come in the dragon, so we'll see. It'll be a Sunday, Monday project. I don't know how much stitching will actually get done Saturday and Sunday, but we shall see. Maybe Sunday evening.
Well, it's Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night. Now we're hiding from the sleepover. Avoiding children.
All the two. Actually, there's only 3.
Hiding margaritas in our teacup.
This is tea. It's iced tea tonight. And you see, we're
Yeah.
not crazy. We have not eaten dinner yet. Which dinner is going to consist of yogurt. Frozen yogurt.
Yeah, froyo. What is it? Minchies we have here?
Minchies. It's been a rough week. Finishes. What? You have a finish.
Another one bites the dust.
I was so close last week, but we had to go to the Stitchy store because I ran out
Yes.
of Great Fizz. But Notebook Love is a wrap.
It's in the books.
In the books.
Get it?
Notebook.
I made a pun.
I get it. That's bad. Delight. So all I had to do is finish the swans and the wings. All done. I've handed it over to Amy for her masterpiece thought.
Yeah, we gotta get this one finished so we can get it up to Ohio for StitchCon.
And in the store, we're thinking about if you haven't seen the movie,
Which hopefully you have.
see the movie.
If you're not, then you are crazy.
But the scene from the quote is not in the scene with the swans, but the swans are pivotal in the movie because of the symbolism. Because swans mate for life, and the scene where they're going through the water in the boat and the swans and all the flowers. So we're gonna try to find some flowers to finish it. We've been looking at a couple of things. What's wrong with that?
See the spacing right there?
Is this spacing off?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my fault.
I'll have to look at the bottom.
Anyway, it's stitched on a 28 count Morning Dew by Stony Creek.
It's
Three
kind of
colors.
fitting for the movie Morning Dew in the
So
lake.
that was my birthday start. It would have been finished a lot sooner and not run out of thread, but y'all, that's 13 yards of Great Fizz.
Which I'm kind of wondering why it took so much. It doesn't seem like it would take that much floss.
I mean, I did stitch it 2/2. Normally, I would do a 1/2, but I really wanted the full coverage.
Yeah,
So maybe
why.
that's what it is. But yeah, we started with the 8-yard card. But we did have to go back. But I love it. I'm sure Amy will turn it into something beautiful.
Oh, will you grab the...
I will. And while we were at the Stitchy store, you got your...
What?
You bought, oh, you're not to haul yet, are we? Show them what you finished.
See, look at you. You're all over the place. So last week I think I mentioned, oh, you need to come back. The light's coming in really bad.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, they got upside down my shirt. That's bad. We might have got some more visitors. They would have seen the X and they would have thought,
I would have blurted out, so...
dork.
You know, kind of like what they do. What did they do that in the movies?
In the movies, you just bore me out.
So, last week I had shown this. I think I shown this, and it was like in a different frame. And so I wanted to refinish it. And so we found this frame at the Hobby Lobby.
Unfinished wood, right?
Unfinished wood. So we just painted like a cream color. Just some white paint with a little bit of brown in it. And then I just took some rope, which as I looked around earlier, we use a lot of rope. So I just took some rope and I wrapped it around the back, such as that. And then I ran it across the bottom and just kind of did the shelves in the center. So I think it looks a lot better this way than it did the other way.
FYI, when y'all see any patterns that we do and you see shells, those are shells we actually found on the beach. I don't buy shells because, but I could literally spend all day long on a beach looking for seashells, like hours.
I can insert a picture right here of where I have her looking for shells.
I could literally spend all day. There are just jars and jars and jars in our house of shells because I just love it.
The next pattern, or the next finish, I did not finish. Faye Rigsby finished. This was Giving Thanks by the Sea. It was that magazine entry that didn't make it. Anyway, she had finished this. Notice those shells. I don't know if they're really clear, but notice those shells. Freaking adorable. And the ribbon matches that leaf. That's some skill right there.
Yeah, it's so super cute.
And then there's the back. Anyway, so now that we got this back from her, I took some new pictures already.
You took some nude pictures?
New. Put your head
Just
over
clarifying.
there. Gosh. And
This one, you gonna link those below? Or I don't even have a margarita
yes,
yet.
I did hit you with the pillow.
Anyway.
But yeah, she did a really good job. So but yeah, I'll take some new pictures.
Very cute, very cute.
And I think that's already in the store. I don't remember. I'm kind of like all over the place with the store. Anyway,
I think that's all for the new ones.
did you see me just smack her hand?
What is wrong
The
with
other
you?
finish,
It's what?
the beach and back.
You weren't done. That's all you had to say.
So part of Design Mania, it's a very small design, so I was able to actually get it designed out, drawn out, and actually charted. So easy cheesy. So Oliver, if you're watching, be ready. If memory doesn't snag this up and want to stitch it herself. It's love you to the beach and back. It's just a little simple quote and a little design behind it. So very cute. I'll put like a little snippet in here of it, just like a picture of it, but I'm not going to put the whole thing in it. So anyway, now you can proceed.
I was just going to
I'm
show
going
this
to-
really cute thing you made for me last year. This is Lissy Kate May. And this is how they finished it. Kylie painted the birdhouse. And these are buttons that we got. And these are buttons. So I'm going to put this out today.
Look at the grass I found and put it
Yeah,
in
here
there.
goes Amy. We need some grass. Dollar Tree. So this one's going downstairs now on my keyboard to be shown because it's me. Really cute. Love it. Where did you get the birdhouse? Joanne?
I think it's Joanne's. It's actually a bird. It is a true
Yeah.
birdhouse because
We
right
just
there is the
covered the
actual hole to get into the birdhouse. I just covered it with the pattern.
Yep. That's cute. So that's going on my table downstairs. And I think that's all for finishes. Yeah. Yep. What'd you buy?
I bought it for you.
What?
Floss.
You bought me some floss.
So you can stitch.
That's little.
So, I made a design. We were going to submit it to the magazine, but I kind of lost track of the submission date deadline. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy around here, especially with Stitchuation going on, and it's been crazy. So we went and bought the fabric, the floss, for this. Was it? What day did we go? Last week.
We went Saturday because I had to get the floss to finish the notebook.
Yes, you're right.
Sorry, and we dropped Naughty off. I can't wait to show you all the frame that we picked when it comes back.
Yes, very excited. So we got the floss for it, and now we're just torn between which fabric to put it on. So here's the floss. Keep in mind, this is a seagull. It's wearing a Santa hat. He's so stinking cute. So these are the colors. I don't know if you can really see them that well.
I did a post on Instagram, so maybe you can look at it.
So these are the colors. It's like Adzuki, and then this is the actual bird. It's Moonlit Path and the Picket Fence, and then Bittersweet's is Beak, Chalk, and this fire is the Santa hat, right? So it's just the bird, you know, no sand, no nothing like that. So then there's these two fabrics that we have. You'll have to talk about that. So
Yeah, well, this is like one of the first one. This is a slushy mix from Fabric Flare. I'm not sure if that's very well. That's not really going to show it very well. We were trying to go with like a sand color. It's just not right. to just kind of put him on. So there's just a little bit of extra color in the back.
So that's that. And then there's this one.
This one I think is called Dublin.
Yeah, it's Dublin.
Yeah, it's a 25 count linen.
Which I think I'm leaning more towards this one. It's 25 count, so it'll be a lot smaller. You can actually make them into an ornament.
Yeah, I think that's why we were looking at that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we're probably going to go with Dublin.
Plus, he might be my StitchCon small exchange, so I might have to stitch him twice. So we were thinking
once for the model and then
once for the model, once for the giveaway. Because the one I was going to use is now a StitchCon freebie. So, back to the drawing board on that. Anyway, what did I buy?
Oh, hard Helen.
Purple floss.
Which you already used.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to finish that, y'all. I'm sure a lot of you saw Jennifer Upton's last video. She showed this book. That's the Rinaldo. What do you think?
Parolin.
I don't know. It's all in another language. None of it is in English.
But
French, she saw, number one, when I saw those owls, right? How do you not? This was on Amazon. But then it's really cute, especially if you like primitive stuff, a lot of prims. But y'all, this picture right here, I love.
Yeah, that's adorable. I
love that. So that will definitely, probably around the holiday, be my Christmas. Love it. Like she said on her video, there's nothing in English in this book, but you don't really need to be able to read it to understand the pattern. There's some, of course, stuff with words that I don't know what they say, but.
Did that one say amor, which means love, right?
I think that's what Google translates for. But I love that one. There's a lot in here that, lots of flowers.
Samplers.
Lots of samplers.
A lot of samplers.
If you're into samplers, there's some really pretty ones in here. I'm not a big sampler person, but I love that Noel. So he will be happy. But there's so many, like, squirrels. That's cute. The book was $18, so it's not like it breaks the bank. These are cute. There's a series of these with the little birds.
I like the little hearts.
Aren't they cute? Yeah, there's like a series of those. I think there might be. I think it might supposed to be like winter, spring, summer.
Yeah, I think
like
that was that other one was autumn. I think.
Yeah. So those are cute. Almost so much 815 used in this book. There's a lot that are
most of them look like they're red. Is that 815?
Yeah, a lot of it's like a garnet. This one's really cute too. And none of them are like overly large, so I'll put it in my pile, and when I run out of other things, move on to that.
Which will probably never happen.
You know, $18, and there's 3 or 4 in there that I will definitely come back to. So, you know, it's alright, bye. And then we were at Hobby Lobby. What did we go back to Hobby Lobby for? I don't even know. Oh, because now you're thinking you're going to rubber. What are those things that you bought over there? We were needle minder planning.
Yes.
Found another Stony Creek book on clearance. Clay, that's it. Another Stony Creek book on clearance. Different than the other ones. So I picked this one up. It's really cute, but look, because I had to get it. Look at those owls right there. Like, I cannot. Like, even if I stitch nothing else but those owls. I've learned so much from mistakes. I think I will make more of them. It's so cute.
I think you have a serious problem, is what I'm saying.
I saw our house even. So I picked that up. You know, who knows? It just went in the pile of we don't know what we're ever going to do with it, but it's in there. How are you going to pass it up for $2? Right? You watching my?
I feel like God is shining down on me every time you move because I see the light coming through the window.
Oh. He's trying to say, bless your heart. You need some Jesus. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Floss Tube watching.
Oliver messaged us or something last week and told us that we were shouted out on the Floss Tube channel, Jenny McStitcher. I didn't do the little winky thing. I forgot.
I think she only has one floss tube out. Might have 2 by now, but I think she. I'm
not sure. I enjoyed it. I went and watched it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Did we watch it on the big TV?
We did. We watched it on the big TV last Sunday. Wasn't bad.
There wasn't anything else on TV, so we binge watched a couple.
We did.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I watched a lot of Mania videos this week.
Yeah, I did too.
Nobody knew, just a lot of seeing what people were doing for Mania.
Sammy J started our pattern.
She did. Sammy J started the lake pattern. It's looking good. Excited to see that come along.
Yep. I'm very excited.
I think that was it so far.
Yeah, I'll watch somebody new, but I don't remember what the name was. It's been a very stressful week at work, so I haven't been watching a lot of Floss Tube at work.
I know, I keep thinking things will slow down, but I don't think so. I think it's just kind of the new normal.
I'm hoping they do.
Alright, let's talk about some fun stuff. Some good stuff happening in the store.
Etsy store.
And for the month of May.
For the month of May, so I mentioned last week we're going to partner up with Michelle Bindi. You all know her, I hope. If not, please check her out. I'll link her down below. For autism, which is near and dear to Memory's heart over here. That is your dog whining.
I would pick him up, but if you guys saw how scraggly he looks, you would think I was a horrible dog mother. Anyway, no, don't show. Please don't show him.
So,
Oh, hi, Dax. Say
Dax,
hi.
you're on TV.
Say hi.
So, we're going to partner up with her for autism, and all the proceeds from the autism items that are bought are going to be donated to the charity that Michelle picks, which I think is an advocacy.
I think she was going to go for advocacy.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this video this week, she will talk a little bit more about it. We can link all of that next week. But the patterns that are up for sale, this one. This is the fabric. Is again fabric flare. It's just the rainbow pattern. We got the Rick Rack from Joanne. We got the puzzle piece, Michael's. Yeah,
I think
so.
Give me a 2-pack.
Yeah, super quick stitch. Just, the puzzle piece, the international sign. So this has been sitting downstairs for Autism Awareness Month. Might take it to work and put it in my office. That'd be a good place for that, in my office. So this is one of the patterns that's up for sale. That proceeds will go towards the autism charity.
And I did this one because, Michelle Bindi loves her donuts, and so this was my inspiration.
So the donut fabric from Fabric Flare. And satisfying. I got lots of pieces. This was really fun to stitch. I enjoyed stitching this one. She has copies of the patterns and needle minders, and
yeah, she'll be giving them out as a package. She'll be giving out
her chair,
or not giving them out. She'll be auctioning them off. She'll give out auction. Oh my gosh, auction off a pattern and a needle minder and a scissor fob once a week, I do believe.
Yeah, so that was the
this is for the winner, which we'll talk about in a second.
But also for everything else that's in the store that is not a part of the proceeds, there is. Have you have it set up already?
Yeah, I created it today.
Code Bindi10. And if you use code Bindi10, it takes 10% off of anything else in the store that you purchase through the month of May.
Yes.
So again, we will revisit. We will keep you posted throughout the month as to how we're doing with proceeds, and then at the end of the month, we will partner with her to donate proceeds to the charity. Which takes us to last week was our 10th episode giveaway.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
So you did a random, what did you do?
I did a YouTube random picker, kind of like what Pam and Steph do.
You know what I do? I would have written them all down, and I would have just eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I could have folded them all up and put them in a bucket.
Oh. So, I have insert the picture of our winner, which her name is Teresa Timmons. Apparently she loves to, didn't you say she
today?
just
Yeah, she commented
today?
Yeah.
She likes to go to Utah to visit her sister. We like to go to exotic places, but there's so many places here in the United States that we have yet to go to.
Did we say where our favorite vacation spot is?
We didn't.
I think we did.
By far, I want to say that the places that you and I have been to, San Francisco is probably my favorite.
Yeah, someone asked if we had gone to the The West
The
Coast.
West Coast.
We did. I took surprised Amy with a trip to San Francisco for her 40th birthday.
I'm not
You're
40.
old, too. You are 40. You're
21.
Well, for her 21st birthday, I surprised her with a trip to San Francisco.
We almost killed the dog.
Don't knock any more teeth out. You won't be able to eat.
Soft food for you only.
Anyway, so San Francisco, absolutely. I don't think ever have a cooler experience than what sea lions. I love those sea lions.
Oh yeah, that was so freaking awesome.
Love the sea lions.
But totally, within the United States, Canada, wherever, I'll probably say that is by far. Oh God, no, Maine was amazing too.
We just
Bar Harbor.
Harbor.
We totally want to go back to Bar Harbor.
Totally enjoyed Chicago. We spent a fabulous weekend in Chicago.
Thanks, Mersk.
Maybe I had to go on a company trip. So I kind of tagged along.
Over the weekend, she came up.
Yeah, that was fun. I don't know if I would say, it's hard to pick a favorite. We haven't been to Europe together. London is absolutely the top of the list of London and Scotland and Ireland for sure.
Places we want to go.
Yeah.
And New Zealand and Australia. When the kiddos probably off to college is when we'll start.
Yeah, we have a list. We've been to lots of places in the Caribbean.
We actually have a map in our bedroom that we put a pin in of. It's like the map of the world. It's not the ones that you scratch off, but we put a pin in of all the places that we've been to. And you can see it's all in the Caribbean. We haven't ventured off much more
it's
than
easier
that.
to travel with the kiddo. So anyway, circling back around, Teresa Timmons, Utah. Teresa, we will comment on your comment, but if you could
just email us at
your address.
barefootneedleart at gmail.com. Just give us your email, not your email, just give us your
Snail mail.
address.
Your snail mail.
And we will mail out the scissor fob.
The scissor fob? And then actually need to reminder for autism awareness. Wear it proud.
Wear it proud? Use it proud.
Yeah, use it on your scissors. Wear it proud.
So,
what's your plans for the week?
I was about to ask you something.
Did you tell your joke?
I don't have a segue yet.
Oh, okay. My plans for this week, Mania.
You ruined it.
You sound like a teenage child.
I'm only 15.
Now she's so mad at me because I'm making her go get a new job tomorrow.
Or no, you're making her apply for a new job tomorrow.
But it is what it is. Teaching responsibility. Mania. So more. I can't see my list because it's all covered up.
Here.
What am I working
Uno
on?
momento, por favor.
I know I have the dragon Monday and Tuesday. What's happening the rest of the week? Notebook.
Google Doc.
Tuesday and Wednesday will be Merry and Bright Cottage Garden samplings. I've been seeing you guys all stitch the birds, the series,
Did you check
I did, and I'm looking at you guys all stitching it, and I'm like, is this thing really that big? Because in my head, it was really small. So I pulled my fabric back out over the weekend and measured again because I'm just
How big is the fabric that you have?
The fabric I have was 16 by 20.
So
it's big enough. Yeah, as I'm seeing you guys all stitch these beautiful birds and the leaves, and I'm like, is it gonna be that big? And if I start in the middle, I get to start on little birdie's head. So I'm really excited about that. So that'll be Tuesday and Wednesday.
I just can't with you.
Thursday and Friday is Celebrate Everything. I think that's a shepherd bush, maybe. I don't know. I'll show it next week. I'll just be working on the stitching, and that'll be on a fabric that you dyed for us. And then that will take us. Yeah, that'll take us. So there'll be 3 this week that I'll work on because we'll film Friday. Yep. Into Mother's Day weekend. Gosh, guess that's we have to get your mother something. Don't say it because she watches the video.
Hi, Mom. Love you. Aww. You see, memory's not giving you a heart.
I can't do it. There it is.
I love you, Mom. We miss you. We'll see you soon.
So that's my mania for the week. What do you design mania in? Did you make your list? I know you're gonna work on some Quakers.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
sailboat.
work on some Quakers. I'm doing a sailboat this weekend. There's a Quaker involved somewhere in that list. And it's at 5 o'clock somewhere, I think.
Is mermaid everything that's in that?
I have to finish charting one.
Did you tell them what happened with your piece and stitch? It just like
It stopped printing.
stopped
Yeah.
printing. Yeah, what else?
I gotta finish prepping for StitchCon, which is hence why Merman has been. Yeah, we're printing a lot for StitchCon. I'm redoing a couple of the cover sheets and stuff like that. So it's been kind of craziness. And of course, we have the autism charity going on, so we'll be busy with that all week.
And the birthday.
And the kid's birthday. Taking her shopping tomorrow.
The shopping spree, y'all.
You guys all pray for us.
Yep.
We're having dinner with her ex-husband on Sunday. Pray for us again.
Takes a village, y'all.
And his mother.
It's a kind of a tradition every year on her birthday. Her dad and his family, and just here is my parents, because Amy's parents aren't here. So we all meet up and have Japanese dinner at the little hibachi, because Japanese is her favorite food. So
I really think she might be part.
she could be part Asian. Yeah, I don't know.
She's a noodle.
Anyway, I choose to be grateful that we all can sit down and have a meal together and love the baby. He's not a baby anymore. But that's it. That'll be our week.
Do you know what you call a group of skunks drinking tequila?
Not only am I curious for the punchline, I'm curious of how you thought you were going to segue that into the
I
conversation.
had no idea.
What do you call a group of skunks drinking tequila? What?
Stinko de Mayo. You want to talk about it?
No, I got nothing for you.
I want to talk about it.
Your dog is barking. Oh my God.
At
That
the
was
neighbor, because he's
awful.
out there doing something with that crazy lawn of theirs.
Yeah, I need to hurry. Next week the pool opens. There's
Oh.
so much fun to be had at the pool.
That's why we go early in the morning.
I'll tell you all the pool drama.
Yeah, it's good times. Good times at the pool.
Yeah, we go like 9 o'clock with our mimosas. We have to transition to mimosas. You know,
Yeah.
in the morning, because you can't have a margarita at 9.
Or Bloody Mary.
Yeah, it's not on Bloody Mary. Yeah. Anyway, we're just rambling at this point. Let's go get a yogurt.
Yep. Y'all have a great weekend.
Happy Stitchy Week. Happy Mania.
Happy Stinko de Mayo.
Bye.
Bye, guys.